If there's one character that stayed with us after the 2 seasons of Bridgerton, it's definitely the very proud and royal Queen Charlotte. With her towering hairstyles larger than the size of our entire existence, honestly, and opulent gowns, the Bridgerton's queen has been more than just a supporting character. While we think about how the queen carries the weight of the giant wigs on her head, she has been getting fan love from all over the world. Queen Charlotte surprised many people, being the sole ruling power and the Black Queen in England. A woman ruling England back in the 18th century that's also Black? It came as a surprise to everyone. Yes, Black royals existed long before Meghan Markle married Prince Harry, and Queen Charlotte was one of them. Many started to debate historical facts and the Queen's descent. Well, a Netflix romantic show never expected to have such debate on history, but there's a first for everything. In fact, Bridgerton got a lot of praise for the show's diversity. In season 1, we had Simon Bassett, a Black Duke, as the main character. And don't get us started on how much we miss our smoldering hot Duke. The show's casting diversity is its most immediately striking quality, not just in the Black aristocratic characters like Lady Danbury, but also in the entrepreneurial dressmaker, Madame Delacroix, and the working-class couple Will and Alice Mondrick. Season 2 further introduced us to Indian heritage with Kate Sharma and Edwina Sharma. There were many interracial marriages, starting from Daphne and Simon and going to Anthony and Kate in season 2. Also, our dear queen was married to King George III, a white king, so no racist undertone in this show for sure. Golda Rosheuvel, the actress who plays Queen Charlotte, said that as she was a biracial actress, playing Queen Charlotte came as quite comfortable to her. She was glad to have the chance to channel her mother and celebrate her white side. There's not enough conversation about biracial people and artists and how they balance their two heritages or their journeys. Much as we like scrolling on social media for our daily dose of news and memes, Queen Charlotte's favorite pastime was Lady Whistledown's hot takes. We loved it when the Queen left the season's favorite activity to eye young ladies in the marriage market and rushed to get her issue of high society's very own Gossip Girl. From being bent on discovering the identity of the writer who dared question her choices, to making big decisions based on her burning comments, the Queen developed an interesting relationship with the writer. It's hard to imagine that an 18th century royal had all of that wit and pizzazz, and it's quite entertaining to watch her in the series, from petting her cute pups to sniffing on the not-so-secret stuff. But there was a lot more to Queen's character than just matchmaking and gossip mongering. Some aspects of the Queen's public poise contrast with her private struggles with King George III's mental state. We already saw that in season 1 of Bridgerton, King George's mental state was kept under wraps by the Queen, and we saw more of it during season 2. In season 1, the couple had a moment over dinner. The Queen told her husband that she and the subjects missed him, but George got confused, saying that he was right there. Also in season 2, we saw a lucid George run into the room confused about where he was amid Edwina Sharma's cancelled wedding to Anthony Bridgerton. Also, Edwina's emotional speech gave a glimpse to the viewers of how the town saw Charlotte and George's relationship. Golda Rosheuvel said about this transition that when the Queen was out in public, it was regal, fun, and lavish. She had a position of power, but in private, she was a real human being who was in love with her husband, who unfortunately wasn't doing well mentally. So all her power wasn't much use in her private life. It would have been easy to make the Queen a one-dimensional character, given that she loves balls and gossip and all that stuff. As per Golda, it's amazing to shoot that. But for Golda to be able to connect with her vulnerability was exciting because it created a three-dimensional character to play. So when you see the Queen at lavish balls, she's carrying all of that baggage with her. You don't see it, as it's well concealed behind her captivating persona. Fortunately, you do get to see the human side of our dear Queen, and it was much more interesting to watch than her icy stares. So it's kind of obvious that Queen Charlotte is a fan favorite. Golda's fan following has grown, which is proof of how much people love her. She has a total of 149,000 followers on Instagram. Even posting a mere picture of her in the Queen's costume on Bridgerton sets gets her a lot of hearts and adorable comments. Not to mention the incredibly amazing fan art. We cannot even count the number of I love yous she gets on her posts, much more than what our silly boyfriends say in an entire year. Talking about her fans, Golda expressed her joy by saying that her fans have been absolutely fantastic. In fact, they're the best fans in the world. The Guyanese-British actress said that the show had a really strong fan base in Brazil. They were fans of the books even before the show was brought to film. She was quite happy that the fans had welcomed the characters with open arms. Many fans get disappointed when books get adaptations, but Golda was excited to have the fans' approval stamp. She said that all those 4 a.m. pickups to go and shoot are definitely worth it when you have that support behind you. Also, the show's writer herself Wolf is a fan of the Queen. Julia Quinn, who penned down Bridgerton's books, very much approved of Rosheuvel's portrayal of the Queen and wrote her a fan letter after seeing the show. The Queen is not mentioned in the books, and Quinn said, "I go back and forth between wishing I had actually written her into the books and then being glad I didn't, because I don't know if I could have done justice to the character." Not only her, the creator of Bridgerton, Shonda Rhimes, is also very much obsessed with Queen Charlotte, and she calls her the Beyoncé of the show. She always makes sure to say out loud that she loves her wigs and hopes that somebody will send her one of her wigs so she can walk around wearing it. So if you love Queen Charlotte, this news is definitely gonna excite you. Your favorite character is getting her very own prequel. Yes, a separate show dedicated to the Queen of England. So what would be the plot of the show? Would it show the Queen again among ambitious mamas and anonymous town gossip? We don't think so. The show will center on the rise and love life of a young Queen Charlotte and explore her relationship with King George. Netflix confirmed this news in a press release. Not only that, the prequel will also tell the stories of young Violet Bridgerton, the mother of Daphne and Anthony, and Lady Danbury. This sounds interesting, right? To see the background of such strong and kind women and what led them to become the women they were. Also, there are two possibilities for showing the younger selves of the characters. Either the show will start from the young versions of the characters and will end with the characters that we left in season 2, or we'll see the older versions of the characters first and we're going to know more about their story in flashbacks, similar to when we saw the death of Edmund Bridgerton in season 2. Netflix executive Bella Bajaria said that many viewers had never known the story of Queen Charlotte before Bridgerton brought her to the world, and he is thrilled that this new series will further expand her story. What else do we know about the spin-off? The show will again be a Shondaland venture. Netflix said that Shonda Rhimes would write the series and serve as executive producer alongside Betsy Beers and Tom Verica. The number of episodes has not been announced yet, but just like Bridgerton seasons 1 and 2, it's expected to have a limited number of episodes. The title of this prequel is also yet to be confirmed, but the first episode will be called Queen to Be. There is no premiere date announced yet, so we'll have to wait a little more for that. But from what we know, Netflix began filming the Bridgerton spin-off in London in January 2022, and they are scheduled to finish filming in May 2022, which makes us think that it might have a release date of Christmas 2022. However, a release date of 2023 is not completely out of the question. So are you excited to see more of Queen Charlotte? And that's a wrap for this video. So what do you think about Queen Charlotte? What are your thoughts about the upcoming spin-off? Do let us know in the comments below. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up and click the subscribe button for more videos like this. See you in the next one.